Like it says in the Old Testament, those chones aren't going to suck themselves.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Rabbit Troop Sucks. There's no way to break through that wall beyond just saying that. Jeremy, you brought us there.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, I do what I can do.
That was the vocal equivalent of the Kool-Aid punch or through the wall. You did it.
Someday science will allow us for those chones to suck themselves. But not yet. Not in our lifetime.
We are not there technologically speaking.
That's the true combination of man and machine when you can do that.
That's the singularity we've been writing about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Maybe AI will take us over the edge. They'll figure out a way.
Hey, you know what, Jeremy? And Lamar? And Collin? And Mike? We are Rabbit Troop Sucks, and we are a podcast about obscure, forgotten about, and often overlooked films. As always, I am Paul. Next to me is Mike.
Hi.
There's Lamar.
Yeah.
There's Jeremy.
Good day, sir.
And Collin.
You gave us the intro before the intro. I kind of like that.
Jeremy came in like a wrecking ball.
He did.
And
He solved all the problems of how to start the show.
yeah.
There was no nudity or wrecking ball involved, but I broke the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Broke it right down.
Well, when assorted people start having inexplicable delusions that lead to their deaths, a teenage Sherlock Holmes decides to investigate. Young Sherlock Holmes, 1985, 40th anniversary. We got a whole crew involved in this movie, particularly. We got Steven Spielberg as an executive producer. We have Chris Columbus as a writer. Jeremy, have you seen this film?
Yeah, like back in my youth, and never again.
Wow, so it's just me
tonight.
Yeah, it's just me and you, buddy. It's just me and you.
Yeah, I like to call it The Adventures of Lanky and Pudge.
Yeah.
Totally different perspective on the movie if I went in like that.
I wasn't expecting that. Barry Levinson is the director. Rain Man, 1988. Wag the Dog, 1997. Toys, 1992. Bugsy, 91.
Dude, this guy is 83 years old, and he has done like 70. He's produced 70 some odd like pieces of entertainment and directed like 44 pieces of entertainment.
Yeah, a lot of like notable things too.
television.
I mean, because we've gone through
Crazy.
so many movies before, and we're like, wow, this guy's done this and this, and we're like, oh my god, he's done like 180 films, but like 180
how do
films
you
like
do
we,
that, man?
but 180 films like we haven't seen, or most of the world hasn't seen, and those are probably in like.
I mean, are they
3-week
just doing
budgets.
fucking movies like over a couple weekends?
That's my thought, and that is not this director. This director is clearly doing like high profile films with notable people over all of his life. And
That's still pretty fucking impressive for this guy.
Damn
It's
right.
not bad.
I mean, damn.
Yeah.
How we connected? He got
Gotta be
Steven
busy in a
Spielberg.
one-legged man in an
connections.
asking contest.
Yeah, so we got some notable writers. For one, we got Arthur Conan Doyle, the writer of Sherlock Holmes.
Just so you guys know,
Yeah.
to be respectful to the Sherlock Holmes nerds, this movie is not meant to be a Sherlock Holmes story. It's a reimagining of what might have happened.
Yeah, that is all throughout the trivia that like Chris Columbus
And the
was-
fucking movie.
Yeah, there's like notes at the end and the beginning, like, hey, we're not pissing you off.
Yeah, I
This is
like how the
a-
voiceover makes a point of saying, like, hey, guys,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh,
is real.
I could have used more voiceover. Instead of doing this podcast, how about we just have an old man cut us off and explain what we're doing?
It's nice. It
Yeah.
sounds
We
like
should
that.
do that.
Okay.
Well, they did. Chris Columbus, I think last time we saw him, Home Alone 2 last year. Big announcement for Chris Columbus, 2027, Gremlins 3. So we've got that coming up. Also, what do I got? Good side note, like Good Morning Vietnam and The Natural was also Barry Levinson. Like,
wow.
Like, holy crap. Like, this guy is all over.
You know who did the music for this?
Who?
I don't know his name, but he did 2 RTS movies, Silverado, and wager a guess at what the other one is.
I'm gonna guess Home Alone.
No.
No,
Dude, that's John Williams. My
John
God.
Williams didn't do. It sounds very similar. Maybe.
Yeah. No, it's Ice Pirates.
Seriously?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Guess that.
I like that
fucking
you
right.
thought we were gonna guess our way.
No, I didn't think you were going to land on Ice Pirates. But like, what a weird career.
What an awesome career.
Yeah.
Although it'd be sad that you'd be like the Hollywood party, like I did this movie and this movie. We were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like in my soul, I'd be like, I did 3 of the raddest movies. I don't care if you've seen them or not.
Right. So what are you doing this weekend? Western. Next weekend?
Ice Pirates.
Fucking Ice Pirates.
Yeah. Hey, and everyone, welcome to this movie. So this movie came out 40 years ago, 1985. This movie takes place over a winter, so welcome to December. We're going to be doing some winter movies. And this movie ends off on Christmas. So is this movie an official Christmas movie, Mike?
No,
Boom.
it's not.
Mike told you.
Crushed it.
Mike put you in
No,
your place.
There was
No Christmas ham for this movie.
No.
There was no Christmas tree, no snowman.
This movie was nominated for an Academy Award, though, in 1986.
For what?
Best Visual Effects.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Okay, I will buy that too.
For
Industrial
85,
Light
yeah.
and Magic.
Yeah.
There's trivia. I believe this is the first full feature-length film to feature a complete CGI character.
Was it the
It was
stained glass?
yeah,
window?
stained glass
exactly
night.
Like
what it was.
honestly, that looked good for now.
It
Yeah.
did.
That was
It
really
cool. And
dope.
for
We'll talk about that when
85,
we get there. Yeah, like amazing.
I thought a big win for this movie is using a lot of the effects that they used. Some of them were in the dark, the CG that we saw, which was like this stained glass night that we'll get to. I agree with Mike, looks good. There's other things too that are like practical effects. So I'm like, thank God
Oh,
God you use those practical effects, because you would have felt the burn so hard right now if you did not.
Well, in 1985, they didn't really have a ton of choices.
I mean, there's always like, so I never thought it looked bad when they do like the animation of like the proton packs and Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Because it's all electrified and
Right.
fun. But like when it's not that and people are like, oh, those electric beams are magic. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
No.
I'm also pretty sure they reused the set of one of the scenes from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh my God!
Oh,
like
yes.
there's
Yeah,
there's
by
a
far.
15-minute sequence that Steven Spielberg was like, this seems so familiar to me. Let's just do it again. We did this last year. They won't know. Back to back.
They went
2
there,
feet.
took the same actors, shaped their heads again.
Mike, I'm sensing something.
Same fucking music, everything.
Are you overall disliking this film?
Yes.
That's a shame. And that's fine, as always. This was a push for me that I did want Mike to see this film. I was wondering what Mike was going to overall think of this one.
I feel like if I had seen it when I was younger, and honestly, I'm surprised I didn't, because this would have been right up my alley. I probably would have liked it more now. I had some nostalgia with it, but like, no, you can miss me on this one.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your review on this in the end.
I'll do a voiceover for you.
Mike's gonna
Young
start
Mike.
going. Well, I thought the movie was, and I'm gonna go. Mike once thought in a December that he thought this movie was.
Dude, that was the worst fucking part. Like
The interruption of the exposition for the
yeah, like
exposition.
Sherlock Holmes is explaining something, and rather than just saying it, fucking dickbag Watson's like, "What happened was this." Oh God, it's
Do you have any pastries, Sherlock
It
Holmes?
sucked
Come
so
on now.
I took that moment
Don't
as
hold out on me.
a boy, just a point of comedy that I liked it.
it happened so fucking much.
Yeah, I mean,
Just that one part I liked. The other
Would you have
I
liked
didn't.
it better, Mike, if it was called The Adventures of Lanky and Pudge?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna clearly note that Mike and I have talked about we don't like the overdub narration. It is so rare that I'm like, yay to that, and I know Mike just universally doesn't. I noted this again. I'm gonna liken this movie to a similar thing that I don't like the overdub, but I really do like the movie. Like, I mean, clearly we're all gonna have our opinions on this, but I'm gonna liken this movie to Silver Bullet for those reasons. Like, I loved Stephen King's Silver Bullet. I actually thought that was like one of his best like films that he is attached to. But I was like, oh my God, this overdub narration just has no place. I will kind of give it to this movie that it does try to keep more of it, comparatively to Silver Bullet, more of a regular narration. Like Silver Bullet was like, there's an opening narration. And then, like, remember, I was like, no shit. It was like an hour plus later. I was like,
Oh, by the way, yeah.
like then I went to the bar. I'm like, holy God, there's like a voice. Like, what's happening? Like this was not. Oh yeah, remember we were doing that. Bring that back.
There is a large gap.
There
in the
is a large
narration,
gap.
but it's not as jarring as Silverado, like you said. It's like
Silver Bullet.
It was Silver Bullet. I'm sorry. Yeah, it keeps with the story, and it's very obvious why the narration's there, and it helps you build the frame of who's telling the story.
That December, Lamar narrated why there was narration to this movie.
It ties it all together.
I don't know. Maybe it was necessary because in 1985, maybe Sherlock Holmes wasn't quite as strong of like a media-based character. I mean, I've seen like 7 Sherlock Holmes movies in the past 10 years. we all know who fucking Sherlock Holmes is.
Yeah.
We all know who Watson is. But maybe if you're like a kid in the 80s and you're not super familiar, because there wasn't like a, I don't know.
I think, Mike, I think no joke, it was more of a trend. I think people really were like, this really caught on with A Christmas Story. And people were like, if I'm going to reminisce about my childhood, like, no shit, you know what we need? Modern time overdub about the adult talking about the childhood. And I'm not joking.
No, I believe you, but that sucks.
Yeah, I agree, because I think that's when we're seeing more of those trends. Like, we would have to look it up, but it's just like, why are people doing this a lot in this time frame? And I'm like, it worked so rarely. But I think people were like, nah.
Yeah, like I'm way too stupid to pick on like context clues and understand what's going on. So can someone just fucking explain the movie to me? That'd be great. Welcome to the 80s.
I think the 80s wanted you to know that this story is being told through the eyes of Holmes, and that's why the voiceover is there. That's the only reason why. I mean, we don't need a narration why Holmes does things. I think the whole reason the voiceover is there is just, I'm Holmes, and this is my story.
It's
about
Watson.
Watson. I'm sorry. Watson, I'm sorry. I'm calling him Holmes the whole time.
See,
it's Watson's perspective about Holmes.
Maybe they did need to explain it to us after all.
They fucked me up.
But like if they had removed all of that alliteration, or narrative rather, like it wouldn't have affected the movie. The movie would have been exactly the same, and you would have gotten the same thing from it. Like it didn't add anything. It just sucked.
It gave you hope that this annoying little fat boy wasn't going to grow up to be an annoying fat man. That he had the potential.
No, he's going to go fight in the Afghan war and get a wanky knee or something.
Well, it was just too much. Like honestly, like if we were gonna go for the formula of like how this could have worked, like I guess the first couple sentences like I went to this new school and like blah blah blah. And we're like, okay, there's the formula. And he's like, I met this interesting young man. His name was Sherlock Holmes. Like, and then it starts. And then there could have been a couple other times like, although Sherlock Holmes was no longer going to school, like I met up with Elizabeth time to time because she was like investigating blank, but then Holmes came back. Like, and then it should have been that. But like, as you guys noted, like so much of it is like interrupting like what's literally been said. So it's not like driving the story. It's like, so I looked at Sherlock and he was like, well, the reason I solved the case was when I went into the room and I saw it. Then he told me that when he went into the room, he saw that. And I'm like, dude, he's telling me, I know.
Well, and to your original point, like, I was the new kid and then I met Sherlock Holmes. The following scene is like, hey, you must be the new kid. My name's Sherlock Holmes. Like, fuck all of you. Jesus Christ.
I just want you to remember it. They want to deepen your psyche.
Yeah, it was deep in something.
Yeah. You got the Sherlock bone.
I did.
Oh, wow.
I feel like it.
That's not the pastry I was told about.
Yeah, him and his fucking cream horns or whatever.
All over his blazer.
Chunk style was enjoying.
Chunk style?
You ever had a good cream horn?
Fudge.
Yeah.
Fudge loves a tart.
The food? No.
Oh Jesus! I like how this movie immediately opens with a guy getting blow darted by like a Jawa.
A Jawa that's walking around central London, and everyone's like, "Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's normal.
This is fine."
So
It's a kind of giant
I
fucking.
feel
hood.
like hooded figure could be your physique type, and everything would be fine.
yeah, so notably, Chris Columbus did the first two Harry Potter movies. Didn't write them, but was the director of them. Maybe he worked on the screenplays. I have no idea. But
Yeah, because when they have lunch at the school, it is right out of Harry Potter.
I mean, all of this is like I said to everyone in this room, I'm like, this movie's straight up Harry Potter without magic. There's like a cult. There's like demonic shit happening. There's
Right,
mysteries.
There's a bitch ass Malfoy kid.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we're right. Like it is crazy how many similarities there are. So yeah, like every time Collin saw the cloaked figure, he chuckled. And I'm like, the only way you could get away with being this cloaked figure if someone inevitably and clearly was seeing your face on the street, because there's moments where like this person is walking around broad daylight. I literally thought, I was like, you would have to be a woman, most likely an older woman. Like if someone looked at you and they're like, she's 1,000 years old, they'd be like, yes, cloaked
Well,
figure.
also there is a scene later in the movie where they're like on the run from like these dudes, and they're running through like blocks and blocks of London with zero people present,
Yeah.
which I don't think would ever happen.
They were asleep. You don't know about the London sleeps?
They were afraid of
Great
Jack the
London
Ripper.
sleep. Yeah, everybody was staying indoors.
You just go to
Jack's on the loose.
Yeah, it's like ding dong, mate. Go to sleep. You're like, all right.
It's hard to really convey how big this cloak was, though. It was like if the Jack in the Box mascot was wearing a cloak, or like in the Enforcers when he's wearing like that disguise to walk through town.
Straight up Voldemort in the woods of the first Harry Potter. Like,
yeah, but it's gigantic. Like that hood was not on a human head. He was wearing the hood over his stupid little mask that he wears later. He must have been, because it was enormous.
It wasn't a girl. It wasn't a man.
It wasn't a man.
It was
Oh, there was the chief enforcer.
Yeah, so that's why I noted like it could only be a woman. I was right. Like no dude could.
You are Sherlock Holmes.
Well, you can't just walk around like the Grim Reaper, and I just really feel if you're a dude, people are like, "Whoa, dude!" But if you're a woman, people are like, "I don't know what's up with that." Just keep walking. Like,
there's this bitch in this cloak. I don't want to know.
But yeah, like there's the backstory. I don't want to get.
She has
involved
some
in this.
weird cigarette holder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I see some dudes in hoodies that's like, yeah, I'm not going to talk to them.
Like that?
And then big ass hoodies walking down the street down Colfax.
Sucking on a blow dart.
We're one step away from writing a hip hop song. Like.
One step away from writing a hip hop song and blow darting a motherfucker.
Yeah, so like this rando guy is like blow darted in the neck, and he's like, doop-a-doo, I'm going to go like check out some things, and like things seem getting weird. I'm gonna
Bobster?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a restaurant, and now
His name is Bob.
Bobster.
His name was Bobster.
Now,
Bobster
now,
Rooney.
Oh wow.
now my food's trying to attack me.
Oh, the food did try to attack him.
Yeah.
It did.
Let me tell you, that's a great Peking duck right there. When it tries to claw your face up,
Yeah.
you know you're getting something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it clucks back.
Oh, no, sir. You wouldn't want that.
You wouldn't want that.
Yeah. Well, he's not really clawing his face up.
No.
It's an illusion.
It is an illusion.
It's an illusion.
And we know that right away because the restaurant
People are
patrons look
looking
over
at
at him and they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I like the
Somebody
reaction.
ordered
It
a
wasn't
tiramisu.
more like,
You wouldn't want
You
that.
wouldn't
sir.
want that, sir.
yeah, it wasn't more like, what the fuck? It's more like, what is this guy
Yeah.
tripping on?
Let's not help
casual.
him at all, though.
It was casual, what the fuck?
He's tripping on gin and juice.
They all
Laid
pulled out
back.
their iPhones and started filming.
Well, help him. I don't know. I feel like if I turned around and a guy's fighting the sky, that's his own battle, Mike. That spans time and space. Late 1800s, early 1900s, the 2000s. I see a guy fighting the sky. Good luck to you, sir.
I don't know.
That is without me.
If I worked at that restaurant, I would be like, I don't want to get sued. This seems bad.
There's no legal system really going to enforce
No,
this.
one of those little wiener kids was going to be a barrister, so he can sue restaurants that don't help hallucinating people.
Yeah, but then you'd just be like, that man fought the sky, and they'd be like,
Like,
yeah.
okay, case dismissed. He fought the sky.
That was a real case of crikey.
You just kind of helped him up, moved
Yeah.
him out the front door.
Just-
It's
I mean,
not
just
someone else's
like-
problem.
Be like, hey, bro, you okay? But he just fucking leaves and then jumps out his goddamn window.
You got to. I like it when he's at home. I said some of the practical effects. The light sconches are like choking him.
His little hat holder.
Yeah, his hat rack
Trying to get him.
turns into a snake.
Yeah, I thought it all looked cool.
No, it did look dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he jumps out a window.
Well, when are we at the church? Oh, that's the priest. That's the priest.
Yeah, priest comes
That
later.
house is going to be for sale soon, though.
100%.
Are you interested?
Yeah.
I don't know. How much do you think a house like that goes for back in ancient
$5.
London?
How many guineas do you have?
You know, I
5
had to look
guineas.
that up. A guinea is 21 shillings.
What is that in pence?
What is that in mummified princesses?
That is a 2 princess conversion rate.
Is that pre-waxed? Because we have to do the waxing.
No, yeah. After the Brazilian wax,
You have to
it
wax
is
the
much
princess
higher.
first?
Well, they were waxing. They had to wax all of them.
Yeah.
I see.
That was the goo.
Oh, the goo was wax.
Yeah.
Goo was
Okay.
waxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when that one person's like, I was like, oh man,
That was just an upscale salon, and Sherlock Holmes was
Yeah,
fucking up
exactly.
their
Like
thing.
Holmes,
You fucked it
Holmes
up.
ruined this like unique salon idea that these guys had and fucked it all up.
This
Yeah.
Egyptian cult had it down, and
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes fucked it all up.
That woman unwraps herself. Is like, I paid a lot of money for this full body sugar waxing. Like, what the fuck
Like
is this?
this is youth wax, Holmes. Jesus.
sugar wax could be Lamar's OnlyFans.
I see.
Sugar Wax is my nickname in high school.
Yeah,
You know what?
and it will be again.
Jeremy, all I can say to that is the whole shack shimmies.
This shack is shimmying.
Yeah, well, that was the end of the movie.
Yeah, so that guy's dead.
I'm
and then we're introduced to Watson
I just gotta
shoving
make a
donuts
note
in his
about
pork hole.
a note about my. I'm really proud about my note. It's the first note I've taken about a movie that I'm happy about. Hooded figure blow darts a dude, and he hallucinates himself into a oopsie daisy.
Would you say he picked a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies?
I would say he's not getting up from that.
So we're approaching like 200 films, and that's the first time.
That's the first time I laughed at my first note on a movie. Hilarious. Okay. Yes, we are introduced to Watson checking into what's the name of this university?
Brown Hole University.
It's like Bronley.
Well, it's not a university. They're not in college. So.
It's something.
Yeah.
It's like
Just some school for rich dinguses.
Yeah.
Dingai.
Yeah.
Bringai.
Yeah.
Bringai. It's the British dingai.
This
Many dinguses.
And so, yeah, Watson is the new kid, as the narrator fucking told us.
He's the new boy in the neighborhood.
Yeah. And Sherlock Holmes is like, I'm going to tell you everything about yourself. I deduced it. Like, how do you know my name? Like, I read it on your briefcase. Like, sick, Sherlock. Great deduction.
But I think that one, like, honestly, was like more of a slap in the face, because like as he says that, he's like,
oh, it's on your
he's
fucking
like
thing.
he's like, dude, your name tag's right there. It says like J. Watson. I deduced that James is the most popular name. You said it's John. That would have been my second guess. And Watson's like, I bet it would have been.
Yeah.
As he said in his Batman voice.
Right. Yeah.
And he's like, but he's like, how did you know I liked these sweet tarts all over my body?
Because you're fat.
And my shoes are from this place. And he starts like naming all these other things. And he's like, oh yeah, well, all of that's spot on. And he's like, well, I'm Sherlock Holmes, friend. Boom, ba, dee, ding.
Yeah.
You have gained
And I
an
suck
ally
at the
member.
violin. Come on down.
He does suck at the violin. Only been playing for 3 days, though, so not bad.
Yeah.
He
Well, you know
should've
what? He
mastered it by
fucking
then.
sucks.
Yeah, he should have mastered it.
Yeah, he does suck.
I do like the scene because Watson is kind of inquisitive about what Holmes is doing, and I think if Holmes came at a normal person with all of these, yeah, I know who you are, it would have freaked him out. But Watson's like, oh, this is impressive. All right,
He's
we're
kind of
roommates.
He's kind of too dumb to know any better. Right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He's
He's
naive to the
dweeb.
fact.
He's dweeb Watson right now.
So I saw this movie in the theaters in '85.
Nice.
My dad is a big Sherlock Holmes fan, and I too watched a bunch of Sherlock Holmes. Shout out to Basil Rathbone.
Oh, yeah, PBS. That was my jam, man.
Hell yeah. And he did a lot of the radio broadcasts and stuff. But just kind of side note, because I know we're like getting into Watson right now. Jude Law's Watson in the more modernized version. I love Jude Law's Watson. I like him because he's not like always taken aback, because I feel that's the Watson. Like, what is Sherlock Holmes up to? It's more like, God damn it, I'm sick of your shit, dude. And all right, I guess I'm helping. And I like that
lay
attitude
off the
more.
opium, Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that attitude more than like, what?
I actually like those movies.
I do too.
Yeah,
The Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
I still think they're going to do a third one. There's been like so much talk that over the years, I think eventually there's going to be a part 3, which I'd love. I thought both of them
I'd be
were a lot
fine
of
with
fun.
that. The other night I
Does
watched.
Sherlock Holmes just like step out of Iron Man? Like,
Yeah. Well, he makes the Iron Man
I'm
suit.
Sherlock
He
Holmes.
deduces it.
He finds iron,
It's the same Iron Man costume, but it has a hat and it smokes a pipe.
and he's using iron golf clubs.
Yeah.
It's like a
He's the
crossover to Billy Madison.
he's the last windbender.
He is.
I don't want to talk about that shitty anime. The other night I watched the Holmes and Watson John C. Reilly Will Ferrell vehicle.
I've never seen it. Was
Does that
any
suck
good?
ass?
It sucked so
I've
much
never
ass.
seen it.
It was so bad. I wanted to like it because I like both of them, but it was so fucking
Didn't
dumb.
that come around like the early parts of the pandemic?
I want to say just before, like
Yeah.
2019 maybe.
Because I remember everyone was like, yeah, that wasn't great, but we have other problems.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
The whole shack was not shimmying.
No, it didn't.
It's crazy it came out that late. I thought it was way earlier.
I think it was pretty late, yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. I liked Martin Freeman. He was a good Watson.
Martin Freeman was a good Watson.
True to form.
Yeah. I don't know. There's too many Sherlock Holmes things now.
Now, there's only going to be
It
more.
was
Yeah.
back then.
Well, like,
felt like it stopped for a long time. And
Yeah.
then came back for it.
Well, what was the Lucy Liu one? with
Oh shit!
hackers.
Elementary.
Yeah, there's Elementary,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
all of House is just medical.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Did they ever have have they ever done like the son of Sherlock Holmes?
Probably.
Yeah, more than likely.
Like, why does
think
that
so.
feel like a
It sound-
comedy in my
yeah,
mind?
it does.
like Sherlock Holmes in like an opium-induced state just impregnates like a back
Hey,
alley
we talked about
street
Son
urchin.
of Fletch, Son of Pink Panther.
Yeah. I'd watch it, A Son of Holmes.
Yeah.
Especially if he's like a dipshit. He's like an Inspector Gadget just bumbling his way through.
Nice.
Would you call that show "What's Up, Holmes"?
I would, yeah.
Damn it! If only there was a UPN, we can pitch that show to them. And
Yeah, TM. That's ours now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all ours.
Yeah,
Well, over
there you go.
over a course of a couple days, we find out that Sherlock Holmes has a bit of a reputation. We
Mm-hmm.
see that he's very smart, but some of his teachers are a little skeptical of him. He's a great
Well,
fencer.
his chemistry teacher is on the verge of death. Like that man is
That's true. He's a great fencer. His fencing teacher, Professor Wraith, really likes him. He gives him lots of kudos. So Watson sees a lot of this. Like, oh, this guy, although he's kind of a weirdo, he is overall liked. But then he's got his adversaries as well. So this well-to-do guy who is basically Malfoy is Dudley. And Dudley doesn't like him. And Dudley is hitting on Elizabeth, who has
That's a
affections for-
girl!
What's she doing in this all boys school? Because she's a boy.
Oh.
Oh, this is deep. This is really deep.
Deeper, Elizabeth.
deep in her cream horn.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, good night, everybody. Then Rabbit Troop sucks. So at one point in time, he belittles Holmes belittles Dudley because he's like, I've got this fancy watch. He's like, no, you don't. It's a knockoff. And he's like, whatever. And you could tell they have a bit of a rivalry. And eventually, Dudley's like, I challenge you, Holmes. So he takes the school's fencing trophy and he gives him a deal or basically a contest. He's like, I hit that trophy and I challenge that you can't find it within 60 minutes. And Holmes is like, I could do it. I can do it, Dudley.
Totally.
Duds. And Elizabeth's like, you could do it, H.
Elizabeth is clearly liking Holmes more than Dudley. Dudley is all up on Elizabeth. You like me
Yeah.
more.
So Elizabeth.
Yeah, she's moisting the flappers for Holmes, man.
Yeah, she's the one girl in an all
Yeah,
boys
everyone.
school.
She's the only option these guys have. So
Well, and I was going to say her backstory is her uncle was basically like a overall well-known professor, and he was.
Are you talking about crazy Uncle Rupert?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was the head of the school, and he's like published like 20, almost 30 books. He's invented a bunch of stuff, a well-known scholar, and he is basically now just taking residence there. He's retired, but he still does inventions and writing and stuff like
he's
that.
trying to build like a Leonardo da Vinci airplane in the roof for some reason.
yeah.
So him and his niece Elizabeth live there in like more of this like attic tower.
He's basically Belle's dad from Beauty and the Beast.
And beauty.
Okay.
and the-
Wacky inventions and little
Yeah.
eccentric. Same character.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Mike's the teapot.
I'm the candle. Okay.
Wick, wick.
You can light,
Drip
you can
and
light
wick.
my fire, Mike.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah.
so he well, long story short, he does find the fucking trophy. You know where it was hidden? 3 feet away from fucking Malfoy at the finish line.
I don't get this whole thing. So the Malfoy, he makes like a ceramic pot
Yeah.
from scratch just to hide this trophy in.
Correct.
So I don't.
Am I
What?
am I nuts in this?
No,
I don't.
that's what I took,
I
too.
don't
Yeah.
think the trophy would have fit in by putting in or out. Like he baked
He
it.
baked the trophy into the pot.
Yeah, so that's why Holmes breaks it. Like no matter what.
He couldn't find any place else to put the trophy. Like he had to go and make a fucking vase.
Yeah.
He
How
thought he
long
was
is he
clever.
planning this?
Always been.
I don't know, man. This seems weird.
How long
to me.
does it take to make a pot?
First, then you have to make that thing.
Yeah.
And the bacon inside. Holy shit. That's really elaborate and stupid.
Yeah.
It is.
can you bake porcelain in the same oven that you make bread in?
No,
Because
I would assume
this
it's not hot
fucking
enough.
asshole did it. He poisoned the entire school.
No, there's like the whole art like area. Oh
But he
no,
was
no,
in the
he did.
kitchen.
That
He
was
did.
part of the
Yeah.
whole thing, yeah.
So yeah, probably.
What
Well,
a, what a
everyone's dead.
break.
We'll just think it's ridiculous.
Beauty and the Beast.
I did like the.
I thought that was our cue. Like,
That's our cue to do the thing. I did like the. It's a good clue solving scene. It's like 5 minutes of Holmes deducting where the statue is, so he goes around the school looking at like dirt and lint and.
I mean,
I like how at one point he's like running along
With a
like,
magnifying
sloped roof.
glass.
Like, why would the guy be up here on this roof?
Yeah.
trying
Would
to
you-
make a,
would
like
you-
a fucking vase.
Would you call this group that got together? Like, because like all the kids are there. Like, there's 60 minutes.
he's going to solve the mystery.
Yeah, I love it. That even like the snarky professor that doesn't like Holmes is like, he'll never find it. And Wraith's like, I'll like bet you like whatever, like $100. He's like, I'll take you out on
21
that.
shillings.
Yeah. Would you call this whole group that's supporting Holmes a clue clan?
I would.
And could each of you say that for me?
No, I'm out. I'm out right now.
Like, I can't be involved in
Yeah.
this.
Moving on.
He solves that mystery.
Yeah.
Does he rewrite history?
Nice one. Good one.
Yeah.
Leave that one alone.
Doesn't
too.
a priest die now?
Yeah. What's that bitch's name?
I don't know.
No,
like
the
Father McGillicuddy
no, the girl,
or some shit.
Liz.
Elizabeth.
Lizzie.
Liz is walking her fucking dog, Uncas.
Yeah, Uncas.
Uncas.
Bunkus, yeah.
Uncas.
It's a
Who the fuck
stupid.
names their dog Bunkus?
How fucking dare you?
I don't know. But Uncas hears a bell, and it's
Uncas here's a who?
Uncas hears a who, and it's the fucking guy with the huge cape for some reason.
And Bell.
And Bell, yeah.
Jingle
That's
Jangs.
Jawa.
Yeah, and runs after it, steals a piece of cloth, as we'll find out.
Jing Jangy. Jing Jangy.
But yeah, Jing Jangy blow darts priest, whatever the fuck his
Father
name is.
McGillicuddy.
Yeah, Father McGillicuddy right in the neck.
Hey, Mike, can I borrow your keys? I gotta go replace my wig. Later.
Hey, lover.
What?
Can you buy me a feeling? No, can I borrow a feeling? Sorry, I get my lore right.
You can't afford the feeling.
No, I can't.
Boom,
I gotta
Van
Release
Houten.
it to you.
You gotta bring it back.
Yeah.
dignity.
Don't put too many miles on that feeling.
This priest could have borrowed the feeling as he's beginning to freak out
Yeah.
after getting blow darted, as you do.
Yeah, well, he does, and he sees the stained glass window.
Dude, where can we
come
get
to
a hold
life.
of these fucking thorns?
Egypt.
I want to fucking trip balls, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad.
no, it looks all right.
I know, dude.
Okay.
Form your own Egyptian cult.
You need to go to the dark web and look up Egyptian thorn ride. It'll be fun.
The Egyptian thorn ride.
Also type in home delivery next to that. So it'll be fun.
Like a sarcophagus just arrives at my door.
the whole
It's normal stuff.
a whole mystery box.
Guy pops out. He's like, you wanted the thorn ride.
That's when the whole shack will shimmy.
Hey, Paul, are you Egyptian?
Oh man, what I like? Oh shit, what did he say? Like I like the. I know that's from the comeback kid. Like I like the hitch in your get up. Like I like the stride in your pick me up. Yeah, a lot of things.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
Firm gait.
Good,
Sorry, a lot
good
of times that are just not going to make sense for you listeners.
No,
But the trauma's too real for me.
big drama.
Egyptian thorn ride.
Yeah.
That priest.
Get a 25% off coupon from Guzzlers.
Yeah, put it.
Yeah.
There's a promo code. That's RTS Thorn Day.
We're already giving out promo codes for Guzzler.
Yeah.
we're aggressive targeting
Yeah.
advertising. I like it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
clicked on the back end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, perfect. How many
Damn.
points on the back end?
That was a sexual
We don't get
reference,
paid.
not a financial one.
I see.
We get paid in horns.
Oh, God.
Guzzlers will come to life one day. It will come to fruition. We'll see it.
It's
One
got
day.
to.
I hope I'm alive.
You will.
Mike, Mike, I promise.
Somebody's got to finance it, Mike.
Mike, I promise you this:
Oh, God, is that me?
it will be the last thing you see.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I survived to get killed by guzzlers.
And so did Dudley.
Yeah.
Dudley got guzzled. He's like, no.
Yeah. He got guzzled by a
Holmes."
knight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're with the
his name?
priest.
Yeah.
No, the priest.
The
I thought
priest
it was Father McGillicuddy.
Yeah,
Well,
Priest
yeah.
Dudley.
Yeah,
who
as
the
we
fuck knows?
noted, so his trip scene, so these thorns are making everyone hallucinate once you get blow darted. That this stained glass knight comes to life. I thought it looked cool.
It looked really
was.
good.
Really
It was
great.
neat.
Yeah.
85.
Yeah,
That looked great.
Looked great for 85.
Even so there was a cut at the beginning where it's like a knight and like a priest or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to the priest, it cuts back to the stained glass, and the priest is like dead on the ground and there's blood on the sword. Even that cut was super cool.
Yeah. This whole scene was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the priest runs out into the street. He's like, "Oh my god!" and he just gets like mauled down by a carriage, a bunch of horses.
No.
That happens. It just kind of happens.
It looks like he's running hysterically into the street, and the paper wrote it as a suicide. but-
Yeah, well, Holmes is clearly reading through the papers, and he goes to Detective Sergeant, and he is like, "Oh my God, Holmes!" And you could tell that the backstory is like this kid's here all the time. He's like, "So you want to see more of the criminal logs? You want to learn more stuff? You want to learn like more like code and blah blah stuff?" He's like, "No, I already know all that, but like I'm putting these deaths together." He's like, "They're just deaths." He's like, "No, they're not. Like these people went to school together. This seems like
Like, look at these two newspaper clippings. This is obviously a
Yeah.
fucking
I
crime.
circled them.
yes."
How did he find out that they went to college together?
There was a painting later.
Okay.
No. That's when he's like, "Oh my God!" Like
Oh,
everyone.
when he sees the last person?
I don't
Okay.
remember. Like I don't know.
Maybe
Like,
he just knew.
Maybe honestly in an obituary or a part like something's named of a year. Like I don't honestly. I do, like.
Well, they were all went to the school and they were graduates of the same year.
Yeah, but Collin's like, how did he know that right now? And we
Did-
we do not know.
Maybe Elizabeth's
It's
uncle made a
fucking
comment or
Sherlock
something.
Yeah,
Holmes.
he deduced it
Yeah.
by reading it in the newspaper.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
it.
Logic.
Yeah.
No,
right?
no.
It's elementary.
He did
Let's
it.
do this.
Yeah. Well,
You did it. Yeah.
Lestrada's not really doing the detective work. He's like, no, it's a suicide and an
Well, he's
accident.
got shit to do, man. He's probably like fucking banging prostitutes. Probably has an opium addiction.
You could say it.
Oh, we all did.
You could say it like this, commas and all, but I'm not going to use those commas. John Holmes did it.
Yeah. He's dropping hong.
Gotta go.
All right.
Wow.
Just like that.
That was a good episode, by the way.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you all listening. Rabbit Troop Sucks podcast.
Hit us up on- go to our Patreon for special clips. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
Go to Patreon for the
Go-
rest of the
Go to
review of the
Patreon
movie.
for the 3-hour version of Shadow Zone.
I listened to that episode. I really want to watch that movie now, by the
Yeah,
way.
God help you.
You want to watch the extended cut?
I don't
the
know that I want to
director's
watch the extended cut, but I would. You guys intrigued me.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by what the 90-minute version is like.
Yeah.
You know,
Let-
maybe you can watch it and report back to us.
Also, yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Like, wait, what the fuck are you guys talking about? This movie is awesome.
I'll record my own podcast about how wrong you guys are.
We need an anti-Rabbit Tree Sucks. You guys suck. This movie was awesome. Like, yeah, viewer. come
Everyone loves Shadow Zone.
Yeah.
Well, so now two people are dead. This sergeant detective basically dismisses Holmes, and Holmes is like, I'm going to figure all of this out. And then he's back
but
at
not
school.
before he gets kicked out of school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's back at school, and Dudley sets him up for cheating. And the teacher that already doesn't like him is like, I knew there was a reason
Dude.
why you were so smart on all these tests. And he is just booted out. And Wraith's like,
Holmes is, I don't get it though. Holmes is like this intelligent, elementary, deductive person, and his arch nemesis drops a piece of paper during an exam, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I'll just reach down there and get
Yeah.
this."
Well,
Better
I-
pick that up real quick.
I'll play a
Got
little.
it.
I'll play a little devil's advocate for you in all
no,
this.
don't you dare!
So we're now in a scene where Holmes and basically his mentor, Professor Wraith, his fencing teacher, amongst I'm sure he's teaching other stuff as well. He's like, yeah, man, you're basically expelled, and I fought for you, and I'll write you a letter. We'll get you into other schools. But the thing is, did he? So whatever happened in those, as you're joking, Jeremy, that me playing devil's advocate is, yeah, Holmes maybe could have defended himself, and he thought his mentor was like, and be like, no, man, this is crazy. But he maybe pushed that to happen more than we thought. And he's telling Holmes one
Maybe.
thing. But Holmes is expelled. And
I think Jeremy's point and my point also is that Holmes is a fucking dipshit for picking this up.
No,
Yeah,
Well, honestly, well played by Dudley or whoever for
Yeah.
forging this piece of paper with the answers in Sherlock's handwriting.
Right.
Yeah.
It plays to Holmes is great at deduction and problem solving, but on
He's
quick
actually a
instances
moron.
right here that Dudley put him in, he's not that quick on his feet with this instance.
Yeah. I would have left that piece of paper right on the fucking ground.
But if he had done that and the teacher saw it and picked it up, he still would have had a piece of paper
Handwriting.
with his handwriting and all the answers.
Next to
That's true, yeah.
So Dudley just fucking wins this.
Dudley
Yeah,
got him
okay.
all
he's
the
just-
ways.
Sherlock's
That's
just
fair.
fucked.
And
Sherlock is fucked.
Sherlock is great at some things, but he can't weasel out of that.
That's what
Dudley
they should
knew
have called
that.
this
Bam.
movie.
He got right in there.
But
Paul.
Sherlock is
Exactly
fucked.
Sherlock is fucked.
right. Young
Well, he gets
Sherlock
Dudley
is
back.
fucked.
Sherlock.
He gives him the old bleach treatment.
Maybe not.
He bleaches his asshole, listeners. Yeah,
Dudley-
There is an
has a
asshole
bad-
in bleach.
Dudley
yes.
does get bleached.
Dudley does young Sherlock.
Yeah. He's in Flesh Mechanics 3.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah, so that was the revenge. Sherlock
Yeah.
did some chemistry to him and turned him into like an albino ghoul. What would do that? It doesn't fucking matter.
Mike,
Unicorn semen.
let's deduce this a bit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I thought the same thing really quickly. Like, oh my God, he must have put something in his shampoo or like something. But Sherlock Holmes is like, oh, I put it in your tea.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
he straight up poisoned
Yeah,
this
I'm like,
kid
oh my God.
with something that turned his hair white and his eyes red.
yeah, he's fine.
For the whole summer.
Yeah.
This is like
Until
wear
summer.
off.
Until summer.
Until summer.
Hey, school's out for the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
School's out forever.
And we never see Dudley again.
Is that
Well,
true? We don't.
Well, I mean, there was something about having a bleached a-hole in the in that
Yeah.
time in London.
Like, we
they-
don't care for this.
Well, they did. They called you a bleached boy, and you were just a different part of society. It was different.
Well,
You're one of them bleach boys, aren't you? Come on in.
Oh, they did. They did.
dear God.
One Londoner,
Londoner. Is that what we call folks from London?
London De Niro.
London De Niro.
Sounds right. It doesn't sounds right.
Yeah, no, that's
He's
my
a real
understanding.
pistolier.
You know who's about to get blown next?
Fucking
Crazy Uncle
Uncle
Rupert.
Yeah.
Uncle
so-
who?
unfortunately, next on the list we got the uncle. Elizabeth's uncle is like going around, and he makes his way into an antique
Is it
shop.
like a curio shop or
But
whatever?
but he's already
Yeah,
got,
what is that?
But he's already got blow darted, and now he's looking at these kind of like dragon demons that are coming to life, and they are all up on him. And I love the shop owner. He's like, "No, sir, no, and he just like,
Yeah, once again, no one's helping these people.
no, sir.
There's a man clearly having a mental health crisis in your store, and you're like, but sir, could you not?
Yeah, could you not stab yourself?
If you're
in
going
the
to stab
chest?
yourself, do it
Spoiler,
outside and not with
spoiler.
my
Yeah,
sword.
go outside.
Uncle
man.
stabs himself."
Uncle does stab himself.
And he didn't do it outside. He did it right there.
Right in the store.
That was
With one of
polite.
the store's
That was
stores.
polite.
So if you had like a small creature that was attacking you, would you stab
boy.
yourself in the
Of
in the
course.
heart?
Well,
Is,
Yeah.
that, is that your first move?
A bee landed on me outside earlier, and I stabbed
yourself
myself
in
right in
the
the fucking arm to get rid of it.
yeah,
Yeah, because I'm an absolute dipshit, and that's what you do.
you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you?
yeah,
If there are knives present to stab yourself in the heart with,
yeah.
why not
You
use
get
them?
to stabbing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. I was just curious.
yeah. No, it's normal stuff, Colin.
Colin, you've been wronged and shamed in your
You
question
need compensation.
to have this blow dart. So he's dead, and Holmes is about to leave as he's being expelled, but the kind of like police alarms are going off. The outside clacker.
The whistle and a
Well,
clacker.
the Jawa fucking she drops her blow stick,
Yeah. Why did she do that?
and Watson picks it up. He tries to eat it. He thinks it's a fucking
Candy
little lady finger. He's like, I'll eat this, but no.
I have a comment about this. First of all, the police officer with the whistle and like the New Year's Eve clacker, amazing. Like that's how we get attention. Two, if you're gonna go around murdering people with a weapon, would you have like your address written on the weapon like this bitch did?
Well, if you wanted it returned to you.
I see.
Yeah. These blow dart guns, they're just not, you don't just come by them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Because they find this thing. It's like, oh, this is like a rare Egyptian artifact. Maybe it's the weird Egyptian cult that's doing this.
Yeah, you got to make sure you don't lose those artifacts.
Yeah.
Like, just get a regular fucking blowgun. Guys, it's so much easier.
There's an awesome episode of Supernatural where they go to like a Supernatural fan fest, and the Supernatural fans are talking. They're like, I notice in all the stories, like Sam and Dean keep losing their weapons. Like, why don't they have like a bungee cord like wrapped to like the knife and gun? And they're both the brothers like, huh? And by the end of the show, like they lose their weapons, and one of the brothers like, maybe we should get like that bungee cord for that. Like that's a good idea. And that is what you need.
It's like the thing to turn off the jet ski when you fall off, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like you need this. So mysterious ghoul loses this. Uncle's dead. Sherlock Holmes stays. Was supposed to leave. It was like, I'm gonna go stay with my brother and maybe go to another school. But then decides, I'm going to live in the attic where Uncle lived with Elizabeth. He's going to figure out this case.
Liz and Uncas, they're going to hang.
Yep. Watson's already there. And they have the blow dart gun and the blowgun. And they're like, let's go figure this out. And Uncas is like, okay.
Is that what the dog says?
Oh.
Are you talking about Bunkus the dog?
Yeah. Uncas is like, oh, Uncas.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Uncas literally went, Shabadoo.
Return of Shabadoo.
What?
Shabadoo.
Oh, well. Don't they go... Now they're going to some, like, pub. Like an underground Egyptian pub in London.
Yeah, because they...
Pub.
Watson's like, when that bitch dropped her blowgun, I heard a bell. And Liz was like,
why?
oh, I heard a bell also when Uncas bit that Jawa. And then they find the piece of fabric that Uncas was keeping under his pillow or whatever.
Uncas like, Shabadoo?
And like, based on the wax in this fabric, it can only have come from this bar owned by this guy.
Yeah, and they go to that bar.
Yeah.
And that guy's like, get
Elementary,
out.
Michael.
I love this guy's like, hey, you need drinks? You want food? You want women? Hey, can you tell me about this blowgun?
Get the fuck out.
Get out. Everyone, like, knives.
Everybody in the bar loses their fucking
Knives and
mind.
guns out immediately. And the guy's like, you will get out of here. And he's like, I like Sherlock Holmes, like, can't you tell me anything? And he's like, I will kill you.
Fuck you. Leave.
Sherlock really tested him. He cocked his gun after. He's like, well, just one more thing. Nah, I'm going to cock the gun.
Clutch's fucking blunderbuss that he had.
It was a blunderbuss. What the fuck?
My favorite... Before they go to this bar, though, my favorite thing was the comically large pipe that Watson had to buy from the pawn shop.
Oh, yeah.
Before they give him the
foreshadowing.
address
Someone's got to
bar.
smoke that.
Which is going to be Sherlock Holmes. But as these younger boys now have this ginormous pipe, it is very strange.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're smoking the pipe.
And Sherlock Holmes has the Sherlock Holmes hat. Because Elizabeth's like, I think my dad would want you to have
It's probably fucking infested with lice from crazy Uncle Rupert.
Lice at
He's
best.
gonna have alopecia when he grows up.
Wait, Collin, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, he's a teenage kid in a curio shop that we know has a bunch of knives. Why wouldn't he fucking buy a knife or something? Cool?
Yeah, right.
So that pipe.
Or those dope
he's a
bookends
fucking
with
dweeb.
the demons.
Or like Jeremy and I, you'd go to the mall and buy like a ninja star. And the guy's like, are you 17? We're like, yeah. Of
course.
And the guy's like, all right.
I'm not going to check, but okay.
You have cash money and an honest face.
In my mind, I'm 43.
But actually, reconsidering the pipe, actually a pretty bold move.
Yeah.
I actually respect him more for it now.
Because you will smoke this rather than
It's fucking
I'll
rad.
give you this weapon.
It was a pretty big pipe. You can smoke a lot out of that.
Oh, yeah.
He was
True.
pretty cool. Only cool kids could probably smoke that.
Colin, honestly, now that they're kids and they have this pipe, they could put anything in it and smoke it.
Oh my god, you could put it up in
that
the pipe.
pipe.
and
I didn't
smoke
even
it.
know that you had to learn how to smoke a pipe because Watson does say he's like, maybe one day I'll learn how to smoke it. Like,
Well, he
That-
Yeah,
is that hard?
he's going to learn how to smoke it.
He doesn't know how to eat a tart appropriately, so he needs to learn fucking
This kid doesn't know how to
anything.
fucking do anything.
No.
He's never going to be a doctor.
Well, after a series of events, Professor Wraith and Mrs. Dibbs find out that Sherlock Holmes has been investigating these murders. They do find a cult happening. So before we get to that, Sherlock Holmes, Elizabeth, and Watson stumble upon a very Temple of Doom-like situation. And
Yeah, they go into like a warehouse, and there's a fucking pyramid in it.
yeah.
The tip of the iceberg.
The tip of the,
where do you find your pyramids?
And so like these Egyptian cultists are sacrificing this woman who's being like, well, clearly drugged and then being wrapped like a mummy. And then hot wax to death. Like what a death.
That's a Brazilian wax. Yeah, you remove all the hair.
Egyptian wax.
That's what the cloth is for.
Yeah.
You just douse her in the wax and you just rip all that shit off.
Then before they could do that though, these guys they get interrupted.
Yeah,
Fucking
There's a chase.
bitch ass
But
Sherlock.
if they had
Yeah,
wanted
like,
to complete the procedure, they get her out of there. They undo the wrapping, and she's hair free.
That's exactly.
And then like she becomes a sex slave, but
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a separate issue.
Holmes is like, no, whoopsies, she alive. And they're like, get him. And they run and escape.
Also, what's this nostril room for? Why was that built?
I wondered the same
You
thing.
just gotta hide in giant masks sometimes.
You know, when you go to the movies, there's
Like, you know what these nostrils need? Fucking room, bro.
Jeremy, you know,
Put the TV up there.
in the theaters, they have the projectors booth. That's what that's for.
Nice.
So
Like they do movies up on the stage later. Projectors in the nostril.
I like that. It's nice. Yeah, it's very inviting.
That makes sense.
Well, yeah, so now they're on the run, and then like a day later, Holmes is still trying to investigate, like, oh my God, there was this cult, like, we're trying to tell the police, they're not really believing us. And that's where Mrs. Dibbs, who's like kind of like, I don't know what her role is. She's like almost like the school nurse and like
Yeah,
that's
I
it,
wrote
exactly.
down nurse. I think she's just like the school woman.
yeah, the marm.
Marm.
And
the
then
madam.
and then like
She's fucking all
and then
kids.
one of the mentors, the fencing teacher, Professor Wraith, he's like, dude, like, oh my God, you're still here, like you were supposed to be gone, like they like Holmes, like if I tell the school, they might put you in like jail or prison. Like
Yeah.
this is like the reality of the situation. Like, you're basically trespassing, you were supposed to be gone, like you've broken all these conduct rules. He's like, here's the deal, like you're just gonna leave tomorrow, we don't involve the school. Watson, you're gonna leave too, this is bananas. Elizabeth, we're gonna get rid of your dog for some reason.
Oh, she's like, hey, could I kill this dog?
Yeah,
real quick. That
yeah,
will be okay, Wraith?
Wraith is like, I don't know what the deal with the dog is, and he kind of leaves. But then, Dibbs is like, we're like, maybe I should
I'll
just kill him.
fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I backtrack for a second?
yeah.
So when they're escaping the cult pyramid,
Yeah.
the cultists chase them into a graveyard, and
Hallucination
they do
cemetery
end up
scene.
darting all
They
three
get
of them.
all blasted.
And so so Liz has like normal scary hallucinations. She's getting buried alive. Holmes has his own things. Watson's like, because this thing amplifies your fear. Watson is like being strangled by a string of sausages and like pastries.
Yeah, it's like Homer Simpson in hell. Like, eating those.
That's
items.
what,
A gingerbread man.
that's what
kicks his
Wilford
ass.
Brimley's
Right.
fear was.
Oh, he's getting sausaged and cream horned.
He's such a fucking little pussy.
I put in the notes there, like, this is an amazing thing to be afraid of.
Yeah, he's just afraid
Like,
of food.
I like how the pastries are committing suicide in his mouth.
Yeah.
that's how I envision, like, if you're addicted to snacks and you're a bit like pudgely, and, like, this is how I'm gonna die. So that's how he just imagined how he was gonna go.
He has a complicated relationship
Like,
with food.
yeah, Sherlock is literally getting his ass beat by one of the cultists with a huge sword, and Watson is getting the brunt of it by his fucking imagination. Again, versus sweet treats.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Anyway, so back to what we were before I derailed us.
It was a good point.
I mean, I thought it was worth talking about.
It is worth talking.
Yeah,
The
so
police don't give a shit.
yeah, no one cares. Wraith and
They go looking for Chester, though. Chester the molester.
yeah, they sneak out to go look for the last because they find a painting with like all the people that are dead and one other dude.
Yes.
and Holmes is like, I've deduced that this guy is probably next. So they go to his fucking castle.
Smart.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, what's the deal? And he tells them what the deal is. Apparently, like,
Well, he gets darted first. He gets darted in his own home.
he does get darted in his own home.
And all that he has to do to withstand the dart effects is just say his name over and over again.
Yeah, he gets darted and he's
outside
freaking out. And Holmes is like, your name is Dilbert McGillicuddy or whatever the fuck it was.
Maybe it helps to have somebody else reassuring.
Yeah, you got to
there.
talk you through
Yeah,
the trip.
because-
You need a Sherpa for
Yeah,
this.
nobody else.
Fucking slap some sense
Yeah.
into you.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, 'cause
He's like, you're just tripping, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's good, man. You're right here.
Settle down, man.
But this dipshit tells him about what's going. So he explains the whole ass thing. So like,
Mike, can you
Yeah.
explain to me what the problem is here?
Yes.
So there is an Egyptian cult.
well, hold on. So this dude and those other guys that got killed years ago went to Egypt to open a hotel. And in doing so, they uncovered a previously unknown pyramid. And because they're British and dicks, they robbed the fuck out of it.
I can see that.
And he was like, and the locals thought that we were desecrating a gravesite because they were.
Because they did.
Because they 100% did that, because that's what the British do. And then, like, the British had to send the army in to protect him, and they just killed everybody. Or
and
a few people.
Yeah, people's parents died.
Yeah, so, and then years later, two, how did he phrase it? Anglo-Egyptian hybrid kids or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, I got this letter from these two kids, and they're like, I'm going to fuck your shit up because you killed my parents. And that's where we are.
This is just like a big revenge thing.
Yeah, correct.
Exactly.
These people
moved to London,
temple.
built a temple, started a cult to kill these 5 dudes.
Well,
Like, I feel like did they exhaust all options?
They exhausted.
All
They tried.
options.
This was the only thing they could do at this point.
I kind of imagine when they kind of said this is that they just kind of told other people their story, and they were like, "Yeah, these guys suck. We will absolutely help you kill them."
And that's, I think, that's what happened, because like later in the movie
Yeah,
they were
they had a bunch of
explaining it.
followers.
It was like the cult is just these two half Egyptian kids and a bunch of like homeless people they recruited.
People who are willing to help them.
Yeah, so this is awesome. This is like a really good cult starting story.
Yeah.
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 They. I
This is
don't.
the beginning of the Republican Party, right there.
Right,
I
like
don't think they were that wrong.
after this, let's go downtown, Colin. We can be like, hey, homeless people of Denver, someone killed our parents like 20 years ago. Cult?
Yeah. If
We'll just
You
start a
got
cult.
any
if
ludes?
you're willing to get a haircut,
Yeah.
we'll feed you and dress you. All you have to do
100%.
is like chant every once.
Yeah,
in a
you got to
while.
help us build
And
a
they give
pyramid in
them
a warehouse,
haircuts.
and that's
like
that's it.
they remove all the hair.
All you have to do is help
That's what
us.
the wax is for.
You have to help us in our salon startup.
Perfect.
Perfect. If you start right now, in
Yeah.
like one generation, you can have like 20 people.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's a shortcut.
All we
Well, the cult's revealed, and these two snatch up Elizabeth. They send Sherlock Holmes and Watson away. They think they're being expelled yet again.
Yeah.
Because now they're fully out, but they think Wraith is over all nice. But Sherlock Holmes puts it
fully
together
out.
and is like, "Oh my God, it's him."
How does he put it together?
That I do. He says the ring, and I think the ring that cut him earlier that we haven't really
The
talked
One
about,
Ring?
that I think he maybe recognizes a symbol or something on it.
Yeah, because like he's walking home and he's like, "Man, my ring wound won't stop bleeding." Like ring, bleeding.
Yeah, I think
It's Wraith. He's the bad guy.
I think Watson says something to him. I think they're trying to put together that Watson is helping Holmes put it together because they're walking in a dark alley. And
Okay.
Holmes is confused, and Watson's like, your wound is bleeding again, and that whole thing
Yeah.
happens, and they put it together.
Well,
I was
they're like, "Oh, it's Wraith," and then they see them kidnap. What's her name?
Liz,
Lizzie.
yeah.
And like he didn't need to do anything. He just needed
Just
to
walk
like,
another minute or
Hey,
two.
I think Wraith is kidnapping
They,
Lizzie.
they don't know.
We
They
should
don't
come
know
after
that.
him.
They see the
That's
carriage.
true.
They just see the carriage and it's like going past. Like Elizabeth is
Yeah.
in that carriage.
Well, Liz figured it out a while ago because the woman was trying to kill her.
Yeah, and she's like, "No, I'm part of this cult." So then they're like, "We're never going to make it on time." So they go back and use the uncle's like Da Vinci flying device.
How long did it take him to set this shit up?
This was so funny when it happened. Like, oh, we're never gonna get them. We need to go faster. And Mike's just like, are they gonna fly with the flying machine?
Quick cut to the flying machine.
And they did.
Colin, I deduced it.
Dude, unbelievable. You were the closest thing to Sherlock I've ever.
And it took him 2 hours to set it up, to answer your
Yeah,
question.
like they're doing like pre-flight checks and shit. These guys in a horse carriage are just like booking it out of town.
You gotta test the ailerons, Holmes. Come on,
Do we have snacks for this?
do it. Give me a pastry.
Is there a meal? I need the vegetarian.
Well,
I want the kosher meat.
They make it on over and they're right back at the temple. And this time they're about to sacrifice Elizabeth. And Holmes is like, if we take down the top beam of this whole thing is going to collapse. And that's the only thing we have. Like,
That's the best. The best way to save is to kill everybody.
well, he's like,
you
we
know?
need a distraction. He's like, there are 100 of them. There are 2 of us. We can't get anyone to help us. Like, this is all I've got. So he's like, let's do this distraction. So he pulls down this beam. It kills like half these cultists like pretty quickly.
It was a load-bearing beam.
Honestly, in this universe, there is a god because when things fell, they only fell on cultists, and they always fell on cultists.
Oh, they were smoking.
Yeah, this escape was like some Scooby-Doo shit.
Yeah.
Like cultists were just like running into each other and bonking their heads. Like it was bananas.
Yeah. So at some point in time, Watson is able to free Elizabeth and kind of get her out of there. And Holmes is fighting cultists, gets knocked unconscious, and Wraith is just kind of running off and disappears in the greater scheme of things. Then as Wraith is trying to recapture Elizabeth, he gets into a carriage, and Watson basically uses a pulley system to get Holmes up from the chandelier, and he hooks it to a carriage. Holmes is up, active. They do get Elizabeth freed, and then Wraith is missing. At some point in time in this skirmish, Mrs. Dibbs is killed.
Wraith is trying to shoot
She gets
Holmes.
fucking throated.
Yeah, I kind of wrote that. So she tries to blow gun Holmes, and Holmes blows it back into her throat. So he just like reverses the thing, and she
The old throat
Yeah,
jab.
she freaks out.
She
and
does
then,
freak
and then
out.
she is on fire. She like goes like this whole place is like crumbling. It's on fire. She's engulfed in flames. She's freaking out, but that's when Holmes is unconscious. But he's free again.
He's free again.
She tried to give Holmes a blowjob,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he reversed it on her.
Yeah.
Well, he put more than she could handle down her throat.
So he
And
can
she-
blow. So he
Let
can
her
blow
go.
harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
There's got to be a lesson here, but I can't quite put my
No,
finger
we'll
on it.
we'll figure it out later.
Thank
Writers, listeners, write in. Let us know what the lesson is.
Blow free or blow hard.
Preferably both. Free and hard is how I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, somehow they wind up at the docks.
Yeah, they're on some docks. And so, sorry, I misspoke earlier. This is
Do
where
you think that
Liz
the
gets shot.
oceans around London get that cold to like freeze?
Well, I don't think it's, I think that wasn't an ocean. I think it was probably part of a river.
Yeah,
Well, do you think that happens?
probably.
Was it
Yeah.
didn't freeze enough to
In London?
hold a flying machine?
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Well, in this movie, it does.
Yeah.
And they're at the docks, and Wraith is like, Holmes, and shoots Elizabeth. Elizabeth jumps in front of a bullet and takes it for Holmes. And
She was part of the Secret Service.
Yeah, she's basically bleeding out. And
Yeah, in the gut. That's
yeah.
a bad place.
yeah, and Watson is attending to her.
Because he wants to be a doctor, so.
He
He's
does.
the worst fucking doctor.
And then Holmes has a one last duel with his, master,
Where did his sword come from at this point?
I think it was just from
Holmes'
one of the-
sword, he brought it
Yeah, it's
from
from one
home.
of
he just always had a
It
sword.
was, it's from,
No,
one-
it's from
one of
the cult,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's from one of the cultists. He picked it up.
Yeah, they have sabers now.
Yeah, you know what I liked about this final duel? It took 35 minutes, and it sucked.
I actually
How dare you?
Okay.
the sword fighting at the beginning. Throughout this whole movie, actually,
The sword fighting was fine.
cool.
What about when it turned into fighting with oars?
Or a
was
box?
that?
Oh,
cool?
I have this written
I
down.
was okay with the sword fighting
I go,
until it turned into
sword
oars.
fight ensues. Meat hook time. Crate bash on thin ice.
yeah.
Third period. Going to the oars.
Yeah.
There is a distinct turning point, and it is for sure the crate scene.
Yeah, when he just
Yes.
beans him with the crate on the face.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Like,
used
the meat hooks
8
were cool.
different weapons during the scene.
yeah,
Yeah, so if you're not catching on, they go from weapon to weapon to
yeah.
weapon.
It's like a boss fight.
It's like Star Trek. They just keep throwing in the middle of the ring, and then you
Yeah.
have fights.
I exactly thought about Star Trek. There's like the whole point, like in Next Generation with Worf. The whole point of that character is to like gauge strength between like other characters, and he gets pummeled with barrels throughout the entire series, and that is exactly what I thought about when this crate came out and just pummeled Sherlock. Because like this is a Worf
getting
scene
Worfed.
for sure. Yeah, he got Worfed.
on the wharf.
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, so Wraith eventually, one of the weapons that Wraith uses is just a crate and throws it home. So he throws him through a window. There, yeah, as Jeremy noted, there's a meat hook, there's oar fights. They're now fighting on ice, and eventually Holmes isn't a better duelist or fencer. He just gets lucky and basically Wraith missteps and drowns, falls through the ice and drowns.
or does he?
Well, I think he uses the power of deduction to determine that ice is cold and water is cold.
No,
therefore,
that's a lie.
they can die.
Those are myths.
Yeah.
I agree with Paul.
Science
It's a myth.
later
He
dispels
just
them.
dropped right in.
Also, Wraith drowned immediately
Yeah.
into the water. He's like, "Oh, I'm dead."
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
Or-
I do
It
this.
was just like
is he?
Just like Titanic.
Yeah, there was no room on the fucking door. Just Go fuck off and die, Jack.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Elizabeth is now dying, and Holmes makes his way back. Watson's like, she's like kind of gone, and
No, she did.
Holmes is like, wake up, and she does, and they basically have one last talk, and she passes away. When her uncle died, Watson noted that he saw Holmes cry twice, and this was the second time. The first time was with the uncle.
Yeah. So he saw him cry twice, both within like a 48 hours time
bummer.
period. Yeah.
Bummer.
That's fine. Get them all out of the way early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're a man. Man. Manny Mounty Mount.
Now you can rock that cooch anywhere.
Whoa.
Who's Cooch? She's dead.
Well,
dead,
he's not tied down anymore, man.
Wow.
He's got it all open.
Wow.
Get some of that.
Plenty of fish.
Get some of the Adler in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adler?
Irene Adler is the main love
Oh,
interest of
okay.
Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
I see.
So,
Okay, smarty pants.
well,
Sorry for read a book.
Nerd.
with that, at the end, we find out that basically Sergeant Detective will take credit for all of this.
Yeah.
He's promoted to inspector. Holmes and Watson part ways, and Watson's like, "Are you going to come back to school?" He's like, "Probably not."
Like, no, I'm sad now.
Like,
Yeah.
this place sucks.
Yeah, this place is a total bummer. They don't even have a vending machine. Peace out, bro.
There's no girls here anymore.
Get some USB plugins.
I like how the very last scene is just Watson giving Holmes the pipe.
Yeah. Oh, he gives.
And credits roll.
Yeah.
And that's true. And that's how I'm gonna look. So before
Whoa,
we
whoa.
get,
There's a post-credit scene.
oh yeah, this
Was there?
This
Yeah.
was
Oh,
inspired
Don't
by
you
Sherlock
fucking tell
Holmes.
me.
So don't be mad at
No,
Chris
there
Roll.
was like an actual post-credit scene where, what's his name? Fucking
Wraith.
Wraith is alive, and he checks into a hotel and signs his name as Moriarty.
Oh,
Like one name, like Madonna.
Yeah, Moriarty.
I did
period.
not. I did not watch any of that.
Yeah, that's probably because you were really excited to stop watching this movie after it was over.
You didn't sit through all the credits there like a
No.
dumbass.
We did. So
we
suck
did.
it.
Well, you guys are fun
We're like,
bunch.
please, God, give us 5 more seconds
Yeah,
of something
I
good.
can't sleep without a little bit more.
And we did. We were rewarded, and there's no sequel to this movie. Am I to believe that we don't see Moriarty again?
I don't know. It's been 40 years. We could still come back.
Well, damn.
yeah.
I'm sure Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet will play fucking Holmes because that's what he always
Yikes.
does.
Well, before we get to our last reviews of young Sherlock Holmes 1985, feel free to reach out to us at rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. That email again is rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. Do you have insight to films? Do you like films? Do you want to talk about films? Let us know. rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. We are also at rabbittroopsucks.com proper if you want to go to our webpage. You can also go to dickpony.com. Flesh Mechanics with an X. Don't we have another one too? Stiff's Dossier?
Stiff's Dossier, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Anyway you want
Jeremy's
to get us.
throat candy.
I thought we didn't.
No, we don't.
We
Sorry,
have
we
that
don't.
one,
No, we
too?
don't. No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done buying domains.
But yeah, our webpage has links to episodes and pictures and merchandise links and various other things. We also have social media, Facebook and Instagram. So feel free to reach out to us, and we are on every platform where podcasts play. Jeremy, what did you think of Young Sherlock Holmes 1985 40th anniversary?
I think I probably liked this movie more when I was a kid than I do now. I think the special effects are good. I just didn't overall like usually with the Sherlock Holmes novels or movies or anything, there's always some kind of something that makes sense, some kind of thing that makes sense. This one didn't really stick with me, like the Egyptian guys coming here to seek revenge. It was just kind of weird. But other than that, I enjoyed this movie. I love the fucking set pieces. I loved the time period pieces that they use. I loved some of the practical effects and the digital effects for the time in 1985 were really well done. Overall, I like this movie, but I think I liked it better when I was a kid than I do right now as an adult. If you're into Sherlock Holmes shit, go check it out. If you want to watch it with a group of people, get fucking thorned in the throat and then enjoy it. See what happens. There.
Thorn in the
What are
throat.
you pointing to?
He's pointing to Collin because it's his turn to talk.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm kind of actually the opposite of your last point. I think if you kind of have any familiarity with Sherlock Holmes, you might not really care for this as much.
Hey, don't you say that, Colin.
Yeah. Well,
Even with all the disclaimers, it didn't help.
no.
Yeah.
Well, it's like one of the biggest problems for me right out of the gate was that fucking Watson is just such a dweeb. And like the whole kind of point of Watson is to kind of be kind of a foil to Sherlock Holmes as far as being like you kind of got to check his.
Well, he was a
eccentricity.
badass at
Yeah,
the end.
he was
He was like fucking leaping shit and doing like parkour.
I mean, he fucking fiddled with that hook on the carriage for like what 2 minutes before he could like do anything. Like,
Well, he has
lucked
fucking
out.
sausage fingers,
Yeah,
dude.
he's
He's,
got- he's a
fat,
little-
Colin.
he's a little pudge
Can't
boy.
move as quickly as us.
Yeah, I don't think he really ever like at the end he kind of gave that little speech about being courageous and stuff. I feel if he had any situation where he came against any type of adversity, he would crumble like the little gingerbread man that tried to shove a tart down his throat. Yeah, I didn't really buy it. Like,
Or Watson.
Watson's just, I didn't like him in this at all. I really, really liked the Sherlock character. I really, really liked Elizabeth. I liked the dog. I really, really loved
Bunkus.
Uncas. This movie was cheesy enough that the twist of the one teacher that kind of helped him becoming the villain, I actually was kind of surprised about again. Even though it was kind of obvious, but I was actually surprised because it didn't seem like this was the kind of movie that would have a twist like that. So I kind of absolutely loved that. I'm kind of torn. Like, I feel like I really would have liked this, like, if I was a kid, in the same way, like, if you were a couple years later, you would have really liked Hook or something like that. Mm-hmm. But like if you have any experience with Sherlock Holmes, you probably won't really kind of like all of the people that they had to advisories about, like, we're just kind of playing around, we're toying around with this idea. I might be one of those guys who's like, this fucking sucks because this isn't anything about Sherlock Holmes.
All right.
Yeah. Sugar Wax, what do you got?
You remember my nickname from high school. That's good. I agree with you on that last point that you made about if you were kind of more into Sherlock Holmes, you were looking for that kind of stuff, and you would point your finger and be like, you point out all that, no, this shouldn't be like this. But my experience with Sherlock Holmes is not too deep. Like, it's really just surface level. It's basically from other media. I put together what Sherlock Holmes is from other material. I never actually even read Doyle's books. I don't know. And I love Sherlock Holmes as a character. I love the dynamic that he has with Watson, and I love the stories that like, I don't know the stories, but I know that adaptations and what everybody tries to tell of the stories, and I kind of like them. This is good shit. It's a good origin story. Remember, this is young Sherlock Holmes, not just Sherlock Holmes. These are guys in, what's their age? What
I think they were meant to be.
Probably
I think
16,
I think Sherlock was meant to be like junior, senior in whatever system this was, and like
So like 15 maybe?
yeah, and like
16?
Watson was probably like an entering freshman.
for their age, like 17,
Entering
18,
freshman, a movie we'll be
14.
covering later. Yeah, I think there was like an age
younger,
gap
right?
there.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I liked it. It's a great case. The story is just like one case, but I like all the problem solving that Sherlock does. I'm not going to add too much more onto it, except the connections to Harry Potter and the Temple of Doom scenes. I thought they were just setting up scenes for later on in Harry Potter and grabbed scenes from Temple of Doom from the past, which I think was a year before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And yeah, that's all I got. I think overall, this was supposed to be a Watson story that was told about his friend, but it just turned out to be a Sherlock Holmes story about his doofus little. I don't want to call Watson a wiener kid. He's much more
No, you
than
can't.
that.
Yeah.
Fun.
I enjoyed this. I had fun watching it, Mike. What do you think? I'm really looking forward to your review. I said it
Yeah.
earlier. Me enjoying this and you not.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious.
I'm back to being the hater, I guess. I kind of showed my hand earlier. This wasn't my favorite. If I had seen it as a kid, and again, I'm surprised I didn't, I'm sure I would have liked it more. I guess, like, I can't fault any of the actors. I thought everyone did a really good job. I thought the visual effects, both practical and, like, however they made that fucking night stained glass thing come to life, that looked dope. My only commentary, if we're going to play like Mike rewrites the movie, one, I want my Sherlock a drug addict. Have him do him. Yeah. Like, I don't want this guy straight. Two, I think like Watson in canon, that like they meet in as adults, like, again, because there was a disclaimer about this. Watson's like a badass. He's a veteran. He's a war hero. Yeah. Like, this kid fucking sucks.
Yes.
They should have made Watson just like some street kid, or like the son of like the cook or something. Someone that befriends Holmes and kind of plays a foil to him. Not some dipshit soft kid. That didn't work for me. But I like the actor. I thought he did a good job. The whole Egyptian thing I thought was dumb. Like, the pyramid in London was stupid. I think they could have come up with like a better, I don't know, villain than like some kind of weird Egyptian cult because a hotel went wrong 50 years ago or whatever the fuck it was. But other than that, like, it was fine. I didn't mind watching it. The voiceover fucking killed me every time it happened. Right. I get that it's supposed to be Watson like retelling this story. That's fine. I am a big Sherlock Holmes fan. That didn't really affect my enjoyment of this, even though it's not like considered canon. I don't know. There were problems for me that made it hard. Mostly the fucking voiceover. If you would remove the voiceover, my grade for this movie would go up an entire letter.
Wow.
Just altogether, the voiceover, no intro or ending.
No, the voiceover fucking sucked. It sucked every time it happened.
That.
It was unnecessary and it sucked.
Yeah, I don't think it ever.
Can we get the listeners to make a non-voiceover version of this movie?
Yeah, give me the mic cut with no
out
voiceover.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly piggybacking on Mike with the voiceover. Like, no one liked it. I think everyone agrees that it was like nonsensical. It was really, really like too much in the greater scheme of things. But for me, I really do like this movie. I saw it in the theater. Yeah, there's clearly shortcomings and plot holes and problems with this movie. But I think, like, to Mike's note, is seeing this as a kid really amplified why I would still like this a little more today. Yeah, and this is just kind of a what if. What if they met as kids? And I'm totally fine with this. I like the mystery. I don't necessarily like that they're Egyptian cultists, but I like that there's like a cult in it. And I do like, and as dark as it sounds, that Elizabeth dies at the end. This makes this a little more of a memorable film because, you know, those scenes in like Harry Potter where people die, you're like, oh shit. But that takes like a while in Harry Potter. And this is one movie and one of the like main people is dead. And so,
well, and I thought about that too, Paul. Like, maybe this is where he gets his opium addiction from,
yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, he's like,
Christmas is ruined.
Yeah.
Like, this ends on Christmas Day.
This is ruined. Sorry, listeners.
Yeah. This ends on Christmas Day, and it is ruined.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt Paul, but I'm going to. I knew she was going to die from the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, Sherlock Holmes cannot be happy.
Right.
Like, he could not have had a good ending to this.
There was foreshadowing, too.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Watson says he's only seen Sherlock Holmes cry twice in his life. Once,
and you're going to see it again.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to die in the end.
Right, and so now you know why he's a big old grump going forward, and it's probably
Who loves
this.
drugs.
Yeah. But I think it's fun. My movie recommendation, see this with someone or a group or by yourself or a group. I think indifferent. Like, this movie's not a comedy. You're not like, oh my God, like, check out these bloopers. Like, you would enjoy it either way. If you are, or you're not going to enjoy it either way. So that's probably where we're going to lay. But you know what? Next week, we're getting at you with a movie. Tim Thomerson, we're going to see you back. We're going to look at Dowman, 1991. It was a movie Jeremy and I discussed when he was last year in Denver. So I look forward to looking at this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm going to cut to the chase.
Isn't the character's name like Butch Buchanan or some shit like that?
It's whatever you want it to be, friend. Learn to learn together. But as always, and you could end your parting words wherever you want, as always, Rabbit Troop sucks.
God, what have
I don't... Ooh.
Elementary.
I don't have anything.
Oh, Watson, you buffoon.
Okay.
or
Let's just have elementary.
Trouble's
Where's
afoot.
my chapstick?
The game is afoot.
Game is afoot. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.